Mr. Clyburn. I would now like to yield 3 minutes to one of our preeminent leaders here in the U.S. House, Congressman Jim Clyburn of South Carolina. 3 minutes.
I thank the gentlelady for yielding me the time. Madam Speaker, shortly after the war in Ukraine began, I attended our annual pilgrimage commemorating Bloody Sunday in Selma, Alabama, along with Steny Hoyer. Just before our departure to return to Washington, I was approached by one of our honored foot soldiers of that march from Selma to Montgomery, who asked to have a private word with me. I assumed she wanted to discuss what we might or might not be doing about voting rights, which is always the major topic of that event. Instead, she shared her serious concerns about the war in Ukraine and stressed that it was Congress's responsibility to act in defense of democracy at home and abroad. I rise today to bring the concerns of that veteran of the war against voting suppression to the attention of this body. That longtime defender of our democracy here at home said to me that if we fail to do that which is necessary to stop Putin in Ukraine, we may soon find ourselves in need of defending our homeland. The failure to honor President Biden's supplemental request is endangering the safety and security of our closest allies. We need to do the right thing for freedom, for democracy, and for international stability before time runs out. The American people know that for the sake of our democracy, we can't let Putin win. This delay in funding is a gift to Putin, and every day that goes by without action strengthens his position and the resolve of other autocrats. History teaches us that there are global consequences when we allow dictators and would-be dictators to infringe on freedoms without opposition. Today, the front line is Ukraine. Tomorrow, it could be one of our NATO allies, requiring a higher price in treasure and American lives. We made a commitment to our friends in Israel. Also, we must support their efforts to eradicate Hamas, as well as provide necessary humanitarian assistance to the innocent Palestinians impacted by this conflict. This package will help accelerate efforts to ensure Israel's security and create space for stability in the region so we can begin in earnest the long process towards a two-state solution when this conflict ends. None of this will or can be possible until we honor our commitments to our allies. And I'll yield back the balance of my time.
I thank the gentleman and yield